point to it. Back to your heel. So this has been week 3 of learning to surf, and by far my favourite week so far. I spent the whole week down in Perranporth, which is a lush beach. It's been sunny all week. There's been 2 days of like flat waves, but that was so fun. Like, I don't know, at the beginning of the week I thought I don't know, because I still feel like I'm not making progress, but I feel like I kind of am at the same time. So I'll have like one session where I go in where I just can't like even get up on the board, and then I'll have another session where I can go in and I can get up on the board like pretty much every time. And I don't know whether it's like to do with the waves or whether like my tiredness, or there's probably lots of factors that can go into it, but it just really gets me like annoyed when I'm not like doing what I know I can be doing, and I just think I'm not making progress. So those days I go back to day 1 where I couldn't even stand up to make myself feel better, because I can stand up and I can kind of do little bits, but it's just the pop-up thing, like I don't know, I don't have the fitness to pop up, and it's like I want it to happen like now, but it's not happening. But I had like, so today's session was the best session that I've had, like as in, well, I don't know, because I haven't got any, like I was watching back on the footage and it doesn't look that good, but it felt good. Like it felt like I was catching the bigger waves and I was riding them in, like not just in but like to the side a little bit, riding the wave. But then I looked back on the clips and it didn't show that, but maybe those clips didn't, like maybe they didn't get filmed, I'm not sure. But my favourite session by far was the sunset session that I did. It was just lush. It was just like, I don't know, we had the whole ocean to ourselves, and it was just so chilled, and the water was warm, and the sun was like, the sky was like incredible, and then at the same time on the beach there was like this concert thing, like Jules Holland was playing, so we had the music in the background, the sun had set, the water was lush, the waves weren't like they weren't waves, but they were fun waves. It's just like such a good session. And then even today's session and last night's session, like I don't know, I do concentrate on the waves and that, but then like I like to watch other people as well. And today's like I did feel intimidated today actually. There was these guys in the water and I was going out back with them, and obviously they're really good. They're all on these like small boards and they're like cutting up these waves and stuff, and I felt intimidated because I felt like I was in their way. Like I didn't get in their way, but I felt like I could be in their way, and I felt like they would probably be annoyed at me if I like ruined a wave for them or something, which I didn't like, but I still kept going back because I knew that I had to go back. And like those were the waves that I was wanting to catch. I wanted to catch them before they broke, so I had to be back out there. But I just felt like I should be letting them have the waves and not me, if that makes sense. But then yeah, that wasn't even the point that I was trying to make. The point that I was trying to make was like they were cool to watch, but then today there was his dad and his kid, and his dad was teaching his kid to surf, and it was just the cutest thing ever. And he caught this wave and he was like ecstatic, and his dad was ecstatic, and it was just like such a moment. It was so cute. But then there's been like moments like that all week, like the beginning of the week, just like I love going in the water first thing in the morning and like last thing at night, mostly because it's like less crowded and like less crowded, and you pretty much have the place to yourself, which is lush. But then I don't like going in and doing that because I also like going in when the lifeguards are there. So I think, like, going forward, what I'm going to probably try and do is do that morning and night if the waves are like, if the water's nice, if it's calm, if it's not like choppy and whatever else. Today was like, I wouldn't have gone in either side of the lifeguards not being there today because the water was like so rippy. Like I could barely even stand in it, let alone like, I don't know, it's scary how the sea can change. It really is. Oh yeah, and I got stung by a weaver fish this week. That was fun. I just got stung by a weaver fish. It was painful, but all he did was put my foot in some boiling hot water, which I said I was going to do up here.
Yeah.
So I just did it up here. He put it in and said that's fine now, it should be fine.
Oh, okay.
I was literally for 5 minutes.
Is it still stinging?
A little bit.
But not as bad?
No. But it's been a good week. Whether I've made progress or not, I'm not sure. But practice makes perfect. The more I'm doing, the better. But I'm looking forward to week 4. Because I've got, this is the thing with this week, I've got like the certain feelings, so like if I get a wave I know that I have to like lean forward on the board for certain waves to like make sure I get it, and then I don't know how to explain it. But I need to practice my pop-up more and more and more and more. Yeah, it's just been such a lush week. I'm looking forward to next week and hopefully doing less of this.
And again.